Well, good afternoon, everyone. This is County Supervisor Ken Yeager, and I'm talking with you in my office here at 70 West Heading, which is the Government Center. And joining me is our County Clerk, Megan Doyle. For those of you who've been constituents of mine, either at when I was on the City Council or the Board of Supervisors, you might well know Megan. She worked for me when I was at City Hall and now at the County Building. And about a year or so ago, she was appointed by the 5 supervisors as our County Clerk. And what I've been trying to do with some of these live broadcasts is to tell people a little bit more about county government and how it works. And I thought one key person who could explain a little bit about what she does is the clerk of the board. So Megan, welcome. I don't know if you wanted to mention a few things about the job that you have here at the county and how constituents can interact better with us.
Thank you, Ken. I really appreciate the opportunity. Hi, I'm Megan, and I am very honored to be the clerk of the board for all 5 supervisors up here. In my role as clerk, I do a lot of the public-facing roles and responsibilities for the supervisors. And so I handle the Board of Supervisors records. I help put together the board meetings and run the board meetings. We take public comment and do a lot of the outreach on behalf of all 5 board members and out to the county. We also, one of the big things that I'm hoping to talk to you about today is our boards and commissions. And here at the county, we have over 75 boards and commissions that are advisory bodies to the Board of Supervisors. And all of those boards and commissions require citizen participation, which is where I'm hoping this will come in.
So if somebody's interested knowing more information about one of our boards and commission, where would they go to get that information?
So if you go to the main county webpage and you actually go to on the top menu bar where it says government, you can scroll down and click on boards and commissions. And we are also easily accessible through volunteer opportunities. We have all of our vacancies for the boards and commissions are posted there for all 5 districts, because each of these boards and commissions, the individual seats are appointed by different supervisors.
And I should just point out that if you go on that page and you look up commissions and you find one that might be of interest to you, you could well see that there's no vacancy. But don't be disheartened. People serve a certain term on these commissions, and there might be a vacancy in the future. And so there's a place there you can fill out an application that goes to each of the supervisors, depending which district you live in. And if there's a possibility to appoint you in the future, that can be done as well.
That's right. So please go ahead and fill out an application. We do keep those applications on file. And when vacancies come up, the board offices ask us for a list of applications, and we provide those to them.
And one of the things that people probably don't know about is the Assessment Appeals Board. And I know your office is in charge of that. This has to deal with your property and what is assessed. Could you talk a little bit about that process and how people can learn a little bit more?
Sure. So with your property, the assessor makes an assessment as to what that property is worth, and if you disagree with the assessed value, then you can file an application with my office to appeal the value, and then we shepherd that process through, which ultimately can result in a hearing in front of one of our 3 assessment appeal boards or our value hearing officers if it's a residential property. As well as we also have our legal hearing officers. And so on behalf of the Board of Supervisors, they've given that authority to these boards, which then can then hear both the citizens' opinion of value and then also the assessor's opinion of value, and then make a determination as to what the right value might be. And then that then becomes the value of the property that then the tax gets assessed to.
Yeah, and if you want more information, Megan is located, as is the Assessment Appeal Board, here on the 10th floor of 70 West Heading. And just to interject for a moment, for those people who might have just tuned in, this is Supervisor Ken Yeager, and I'm joined by Megan Doyle, who is the clerk of the board. And I just wanted to remind people to follow me by clicking on the Follow Me button below. Maybe the other thing to talk about is if people want to learn more about what happens at a board meeting, where they can access that information. I think when I came here on the board, we were not broadcasted in
Yeah.
any way, and so we were able to now film our meetings so people can have a little bit better idea of what issues that we're talking about and how we vote on all of them. Could you talk a little bit about if people wanted to tune into that, how they would do it?
Sure. So as Supervisor Yeager just mentioned, we do webcast all of our Board of Supervisors meetings and our board committee meetings, and a handful of our board committee and task force meetings as well. The easiest way to do that is when you, well, you can either click on the Board of Supervisors page, and there's a link there that then says webcast. And if there's something happening live in session, there'll be a box at the top which will say like live, click here, and that will then take you to what's happening live. We also archive all of these video files, and so that's a really great feature too. Even if a meeting has already occurred, like we had a meeting this morning, hopefully, as of right now, you could click and see what happened this morning and watch it with closed captions as well. So I know that's something that's really popular with the folks that are tuning in and watching the board, and we do get a really good turnout over there.
Yeah, so again, I think it was just great for people to learn a little bit about one of the directors here at the county. Megan is very highly regarded by all 5 of the supervisors and has a great deal of work to do, and certainly wanted to again emphasize the issue about boards and commission. There's 75 of them with a wide range of issues that they're
Yes.
dealing with. Certainly with youth, with seniors, with children, with health, with parks, with planning. The list is really quite extensive, and there might be something there that will catch your eye and your interest. And so you are more than welcome to click on that. So in closing, again, I'm Supervisor Ken Yeager, and here with our County Clerk, Ken Yeager. And I think Megan Doyle. And there you go.
No, and I want to say too, I welcome any feedback that if my office and if we can be better at doing public communication, please just let me know. My email is right there on our website, and I'd be happy to take that feedback. So it's an honor to be the county clerk of the board and serve everyone, and I think we can always do a better job. So I look forward to hearing from that.
Thanks, Megan.
Thanks, Ken.
All right.